Hello students, let us practice few MCQ question from the chapter metals and nonmetals of class 10. Okay, so here is the first question, choose the correct option. Options are metals form positive ions by losing electrons, metals form negative ions by losing electrons, metals form positive ions by gaining electrons, metals form negative ions by gaining electrons. So clearly the answer is option A, that is metals form positive ions by losing electrons. So you know first of all that when a metal lose electrons, then positive ions we write plus, isn't it? Like you must be remembering some of the example, Na plus, K plus, all this, isn't it? So this plus sign is because of the reason that they have lost some electrons. So some of the fundamental questions like this, some conceptual question you must be remembering for exam point of view for MCQ questions, right? Second one is choose the lustrous nonmetal. So here the options are sulfur, oxygen, nitrogen and iodine. You know that nonmetals are generally non-lustrous. So exception is your option D, that is iodine, right? So third one, which of the following is not a property of nonmetal? So just recall what are the properties of nonmetal. So from that you can conclude which is not the property. So options are they are brittle, they are neither malleable nor ductile, they are sonorous, they are poor conductor of heat and electricity. So clearly here option C is the correct option. I mean because they are that is not the property of nonmetal, right? Fourth one, which of the following is true about metals? First one, they can form anions easily. They have 4 to 8 valence electrons. They have 1 to 3 valence electrons. They are brittle. So clearly here the option C is correct, right? Because they have 1 to 3 valence electrons. Fifth one, an alloy is an element, a compound, a homogeneous mixture, a heterogeneous mixture. So the correct one is the option C, a homogeneous mixture. Which of the following non-metals is a liquid? Whether it is carbon, bromine, phosphorus or sulfur. Again it is an exception question, isn't it? So that answer is option B, that is bromine. Next question, choose the correct option. So here are some of the statement given. You have to find it out which is correct. It is regarding both metal and non-metal. So non-metals can form cations easily. Metals have 4 to 8 valence electrons. Metals have 1 to 3 valence electrons. Option D says non-metals are sonorous. So the correct one is option C. For till now, whatever question we have practiced, from that only you can conclude for this particular question, isn't it? So next question is which of the following is most ductile? Sodium, potassium, carbon, gold. So clearly here there is the option are clear indication that the option is correct option is option D, that is gold. 9. Which of the following are best conductor of heat? Options are silver and copper, B lead and mercury, C gold and platinum, D none of this. So clearly first one is the correct option, that is silver and copper. They are the best conductor of heat. Just remember. Next question number 10. Which of the following is or are can be cut with knife? The options are sodium, lithium, neither of them and both of them. So clearly here the answer is option D, both of them, because you know that alkali metals like sodium, potassium, lithium, this can be cut with knife. 11. Aluminium is used for making cooking utensils. Which of the following properties of aluminium are responsible for the same? Options, I mean some of the points is been given, like that has been chosen for making cooking utensils because good thermal conductivity, then good electrical conductivity, ductility and high melting point. Okay, so what it can be? Options are in A it is 1 and 2, option B 1 and 3, option C 2 and 3, option D 1 and 4, right? So here the correct option is D, 1 and 4. They are good thermal conductivity and high melting point. Okay, so that is the reason for which aluminium is used for making utensils, cooking utensils, I mean. Yeah. Next question is question number 12. Which of the following oxides of iron would be obtained on prolonged reaction of iron with steam? The options are FeO, Fe2O3, Fe3O4. Then option D, Fe2O3 and Fe3O4. Okay, so here the correct option is C, that is Fe3O4. You have to remember this particular reaction when iron reacts with steam. Okay, so that will give rise to Fe3O4. Now question number 13, what happens when calcium is treated with water? It does not react with water, it reacts violently with water, it reacts less violently with water. Bubbles of hydrogen gas formed stick to the surface of calcium. So which is the correct options? Both 1 and 4, 2 and 3, then 1 and 2, and option D says 3 and 4. So clearly it is option D. Okay, because this calcium when reacts with water, it is less violent, and as well as hydrogen gas sticks to the surface of the calcium. That's why it floats also, right? Next question is question number 14. Which of the following acids does not give hydrogen gas on heating with metals except manganese and magnesium? So the options are HNO3 and then HCl, H2SO4, all of this. So clearly you have read that some exceptions wherever it is there you need to remember, because hydrogen gas is not produced in this particular acid, right? So it is option is HNO3, that is nitric acid, doesn't form when metal reacts with them, doesn't form hydrogen gas. Okay, but still with nitric acid two exceptions are there, that is manganese and magnesium. Remember this. Next one is complete the following reaction. Al2O3, okay, oxides of aluminium. You know this is an amphoteric oxide, and they can react both with acid and base. So here one of the reaction has been given when this amphoteric oxide reacts with acid, gives rise to what? Al2Cl3 and water H2O. Second option is AlH3HOCl. Third is AlCl3H2O. Fourth is AlOH whole 3 Cl2. So clearly the third option is the correct one. Okay, with this we are come to an end in this particular video. Children, just keep studying. We will meet with another video. In the next video, we'll practice few more questions based on this particular chapter. And till that, study well. All the best. Thank you.